Mastering the step graph using Matplotlib. A step plot is a type of graph used to display the data points with sudden changes, rather than a smooth flow. Instead of connecting points with straight lines, step plots use horizontal and vertical lines that create a staircase-like appearance, which make it easier to spot the abrupt changes. To visualize a step graph, import Matplotlib in the Visual Studio Code. While making sets with data for step graph, make sure they are of the equal size to ensure consistency and accuracy in your analysis. Having equal-sized data sets, comparisons and visualizations are more meaningful and easier to understand. This approach ensures that your analysis remains reliable and straightforward. It's the final step to visualize a simple step graph using Matplotlib. Experimenting with different approaches while coding is a great way to enhance your learning. It helps you understand programming concepts better. It improves problem-solving abilities and encourages your creativity. Including titles and labels on your step graph is another good practice which makes it more informative. It improves clarity and makes the graph look more professional, as it helps others to understand the graph. This ensures your work is both informative and visually appealing. Adding appropriate titles and labels on both axes provides an additional and very important context, which makes the graph more user-friendly and engaging for your audience. Don't hesitate to customize your titles and labels to make them more specific and relevant to your data. This helps you to highlight the most important part of your graph, as it ensures that your audience quickly grasps the key message. By tailoring your titles and labels, you emphasize the data's significance and provide a clear context for interpretation. This approach makes your graph more engaging and informative for your audience. Grid lines are considered very essential in any graph, as they offer visual references that help to interpret the data accurately. They make comparing values and identifying trends more easier. Customizing the step graph can greatly improve its clarity and effectiveness. One useful customization is using the where parameter. This parameter controls where the step transitions happen with the data points. You can choose pre, mid, or post to set the position of points. This allows for more precise and meaningful data representation. Customizing markers, marker size, and line style in your step graph improves its clarity and details. Different marker styles highlight key data points, and adjusting marker size emphasizes important points. Selecting appropriate line styles, like solid, dashed, or dotted lines, helps differentiate between data series. These customizations create a more informative and visually appealing graph that effectively communicates with your data. Practice is essential for mastering any skill. It allows you to refine your technique, identify areas for improvement, and build confidence. Regular and consistent practice helps to reinforce knowledge and develop muscle memory, which makes to feel complex tasks more natural and easy over time. Whether it's coding, playing an instrument, or a sports game, practice transforms potential into proficiency, ensuring continuous growth and development. Including labels in your graph is another good practice that enhances its clarity and your professionalism. By clearly labeling the axes, you provide essential context that helps others to understand the data being presented. This simple addition can significantly improve the readability of your graph, which makes it easier for your audience to understand your data. Customizing your graph with linewidth and different colors can significantly enhance its clarity and looks great. Adjusting the linewidth can emphasize key data series, while different colors help distinguish between multiple data sets. It makes the comparisons more easier. Just like personal choices and experiences add depth to our lives, these customizations give your graph a unique touch. Practice coding is the best way to test and improve your code. It helps you identify errors, refine your technique, and enhance your problem-solving skills. Regular practice builds proficiency and confidence. Highlighting specific points in the graph can draw attention to important data or trends, which makes your analysis more impactful. You can do this by using different markers with different styles and colors at key points. Adding annotations to these points provides additional context, helping viewers to understand the significance of the highlighted data. These customizations ensure that the critical information is easily noticed. It also enhances the overall effectiveness in your graph. Small mistakes often teach valuable lessons. They highlight areas for improvement and help us find better solutions, which ultimately lead to greater understanding and proficiency. Embracing these errors can stimulate your growth. Solving mistakes involves identifying the errors, understanding their causes, and implementing the solutions. This process builds problem-solving skills and leads to continuous improvement and growth. We can make this graph more interesting by making more sets. We try to simplify tasks with clear explanations. This makes complex tasks more manageable and approachable. Our approach not only eases the process, but also boosts efficiency and productivity. Hope it looks easy and clear. Simplifying complex tasks with clear explanations and intuitive solutions makes them more approachable and enhances your efficiency and productivity. If you need help with anything, feel free to ask. Error bars are graphical representations of the variability of data. They indicate the uncertainty or error in the measurement of data points. By adding error bars to a step graph, you can provide a visual indication of the precision of your data. Adding annotations to your step graph is good for enhancing its information and utility. Annotations act as guideposts that provide explanations for the data points. Makes it easier for viewers to understand the presented information. Statistical analysis in a step graph involves evaluating the data points and their changes to identify patterns, trends, and significant events. By examining these intervals, one can highlight anomalies, compare the rate and frequency of changes, and correlate these shifts with external factors. This analysis helps to uncover deeper insights and provides a clearer understanding of the data. Ultimately, it helps in decision-making. A thorough statistical examination of a step graph transforms it from a simple visual representation into a powerful analytical tool. By taking the last code here, we aim to simplify the process and reinforce your understanding of each code function. By focusing on practical examples and step-by-step explanations, you can better grasp how each piece of code works. This approach not only makes learning more accessible, but also builds your confidence in applying these functions independently. As you work through the code, you will see how different functions interact and contribute to the overall analysis. This hands-on practice is essential for solidifying your knowledge and making the concepts. Keep in mind that mastering data science is not just about understanding the theory. It's also about implementing it effectively. By consistently practice and refining your skills, you will be able to tackle more complex problems and make meaningful contributions in your field. Stay curious and don't be afraid to try different techniques. With passion and dedication, data science will become a powerful tool for you. This Matplotlib function adds a horizontal line, which is useful for highlighting specific values in your graph. You can set the coordinates for the line's position and customize its appearance with parameters like color, line style, and line width. This makes your graph more clear and visually appealing. This function in Matplotlib adds a horizontal span or shaded region across the plot, which is useful for highlighting specific ranges or intervals. You can customize its coordinates, color, ortho, or transparency, and other properties to tailor its appearance, and make your graph more informative and visually appealing. Formatted string literals provide a way to end expressions inside string literals using curly braces. This allows you to include variables, expressions, or function calls directly within the string, making it easier to create dynamic and readable text. Strings are a powerful tool for simplifying string formatting in Python. This function in Matplotlib adds a main title at the top of the entire figure, making it more visible above all subplots. This is especially useful when you have multiple subplots and want to give them a unified title that clearly indicates they are part of the same analysis or presentation. Experimenting with random changes to improve your step graph is a great way to practice and enhance your coding and data science skills. By tweaking various parameters, adding annotations, or adjusting the visualization, you can gain a deeper understanding of how each element impacts the overall presentation of your data. This hands-on approach helps solidify and build confidence in your abilities. This hands-on approach not only makes learning more engaging, but also helps solidify your knowledge through practical application. Keep exploring and experimenting. Each iteration brings you one step closer to mastering the visualization and coding. Let's create a new data set to practice data manipulation and visualization. We will start by generating random data and plotting it with a step graph. This will give us a foundation to work with to make the graph more informative. We will add error bars to show the variability in the data, which can help us understand the uncertainty or fluctuations in our measurements. We will conduct a statistical analysis to calculate the mean and standard deviations for the new set. These statistics will provide insights into the central tendency and dispersion of our data. It will help us to understand the overall distribution. We will highlight these values on the graph by adding a horizontal line for the mean and shading the area representing one standard deviation around the mean. This visual representation makes it easier to see how the data points are spread around the average value. We can make the graph more professional by using Matplotlib styles and by showing different color maps and color bars. For this, we prefer to take a relatively simple code for easy understanding. Matplotlib styles let you customize the appearance of your plots. By using Matplotlib styles, you can apply predefined styles or themes on your graph. This feature allows you to enhance the visual appeal of your graph, making them more engaging and easier to interpret. Incorporating color maps into graphs can significantly enhance the visual appeal and readability of your data. Color maps, which are collections of colors used to represent different values, can make it easier to differentiate between various data points and trends within the graph. By applying a color map, you can create a visually engaging representation that highlights key patterns and relationships within your dataset. This approach can be particularly useful in situations where the data spans a wide range of values. As the gradient of colors, we can provide a more intuitive understanding of the information. Color bars are a helpful addition to visualizations when you need to provide a clear reference for interpreting the colors in the graph. Color bars can offer legend that maps colors to specific data value. This makes it easier for viewers to understand the scale and range of the data. By incorporating color bars, you help your audience quickly understand the significance of different colors, especially in graphs with varying color maps. This feature is especially useful for highlighting gradients and patterns within the data, enhancing the overall readability and effectiveness of your visualizations. With color bars, viewers can easily interpret the data and grasp the key insights presented in your graph. Mistakes can be great teachers. They help you to learn and grow in ways that success often can't. Embracing mistakes as learning opportunities can make you stronger and more knowledgeable. So don't worry about making mistakes. They are a natural part of the learning process. Practice is essential for mastering color maps. As you experiment with various color maps, you will better understand how each one highlights different data aspects. This hands-on experience will help you to choose the most effective color map to convey your insights clearly. Keep experimenting and learning. Embracing random changes and trying different approaches can lead to valuable learning experiences. In data science, experimenting with various techniques and methods can help you to understand their strengths and limitations. This hands-on exploration fosters creativity and deepens your mastery of the field, making you more adaptable and proficient in solving complex problems. Keep experimenting and learning. It's all part of the journey to becoming a data science expert. Matplotlib's text function lets you customize the axes, ticks, and labels of your graph. By using this, you can set the positions of the ticks and their labels, which is especially useful if you want to display specific names or categories. Instead of just numbers, using this feature, you can make your plot more clear and effective. Practicing with color maps and color bars can greatly enhance your data visualization skills. Experimenting with different color maps helps to highlight various aspects of your data, while color bars provide a clear reference for interpreting colors. Regular practice will improve your ability to create visually appealing and informative charts, making your presentations more effective and accessible. By continuously refining your skills, you will also develop a deeper understanding of how different visual elements impact your data. Embracing creativity and experimenting with new techniques will ultimately lead to more compelling and insightful visualizations. To learn coding and data science, practice is indeed the most crucial factor. By playing with code and experimenting freely, you will gain hands-on experience and a deeper understanding of concepts. This approach allows you to learn from mistakes, discover new techniques, and improve your problem-solving skills. Embrace trial and error, and don't be afraid to take risks with your code. The more you practice, the more confident and skilled you will become, ultimately mastering coding and data science. Keep pushing boundaries and enjoy the journey of learning and discovery. You can customize the axis label as you like, no matter how complex the step graph or its code is. Tailoring the axis label to fit your specific data and context can greatly enhance the clarity and effectiveness of your graph. Whether you use names, categories, or any other meaningful labels, this customization helps to convey the intended information more clearly to your audience. It's all about making your visualizations as intuitive and informative as possible. Having the flexibility to set the axis label allows you to provide context-specific information that enhances the understanding of the data. Customizing the labels ensures that your visualizations are clear, relevant, and engaging for everyone. To create graphs from Excel data in Visual Studio Code, you first need to read the Excel file. This involves importing the pandas library. Using pandas, load the Excel file into a data frame, which allows you to access and manipulate the Excel data easily. Then, specify the file path of the Excel file you wish to use. By following these steps, you can effectively work with your Excel data and create visual graphs. Simply replace the placeholder data sets with the actual column names from your Excel file. This way, the data from those specific columns will be used to create graph directly from your Excel file. By doing this, you will be able to visualize the data effectively. Ensure that each data set you are working are equal or has columns of equal length. This is crucial for maintaining consistency and accuracy in your analysis and visualization. When the lengths of the data columns are equal, it guarantees that the data points will align correctly in the graph, leading to a precise and meaningful representation. Consistent data sets allow for smooth transitions between steps in the graph, enhancing the overall clarity and reliability of the visual representation. Inconsistent data lengths can lead to errors or misinterpretations, as the graph may not accurately reflect the underlying data. By verifying that all columns have equal length, you can confidently proceed with your visualization, knowing that the insights derived from the graph will be accurate and informative. This ensures that the final output is clear and effective and communicates the desired information. The reason for commenting on that specific portion of the code is due to the discrepancy between the length of the names on axis and the extensive data in the Excel file. This difference in length requires special attention to ensure that the visualization accurately reflects the data. We need to put in an extra effort to make the graph look nice and more professional. So let's do this. The main goal of speeding up coding tutorial is to encourage you to actively engage and practice on your own. It's not just about creating a good graph or watching a tutorial. It's about diving in, experimenting, and learning through hands-on experience. By taking the initiative, we want to develop a deeper understanding of coding concepts and become more confident in your abilities. Remember, practice makes perfect, and it's the best way to learn. So embrace the process and enjoy the journey of discovery and growth. The process of learning and discovering innovative ways to enhance your visualizations is not just about technical proficiency. It's about developing a creative mindset that allows you to see data from different perspectives. By accepting this journey, you get better at communicating complex information through attractive and insightful graph. This also helps you to gain confidence in your skills. As you practice, you will become more proficient and confident in presenting your data clearly and effectively. Every time you practice and explore new methods, you unlock new levels of mastery, making your visualizations more impactful and effective. Displaying common axes from multiple graphs is a smart approach. This method makes it easier to compare datasets by using the same scale and simplifying visual interpretation. By aligning the axes, viewers can quickly see similarities and differences across the graphs, making the analysis more clear and insightful. This technique not only enhances clarity, but also improves the efficiency of data presentation. Do not forget to do random things with your code for better learning experience. Embracing experimentation and trying out different approaches can be a powerful way to deepen your understanding and enhance your coding skills. By exploring various methods, making adjustments, and testing different scenarios, you gain insights into how your code behaves under various conditions. This hands-on method helps you to learn from your mistakes, find new techniques, and come up with creative solutions. It also builds your confidence in handling complex coding challenges. Trial and error is key in improving your skills, as it makes you think critically and adapt to new situations. Experimenting with your code can lead to unexpected discoveries and innovations. You may stumble upon more efficient ways to achieve your goals or uncover hidden features and functionalities that you had not considered before. This mindset of curiosity and exploration fosters a deeper connection with the material and promotes continuous growth. Incorporating random experiments into your coding routine not only makes the learning process more enjoyable, but also prepares you for real-world scenarios where adaptability and problem-solving are crucial. So, embrace the journey of experimentation, take risks with your code, and enjoy the process of learning and discovery. It's all part of becoming a proficient and confident coder. Animating the graph with Matplotlib can make it look more professional and engaging. Adding animation brings your data to a new life, making it easier for viewers to follow changes and trends over time. This dynamic approach can enhance the storytelling aspect of your visualizations, giving a clear and more impactful presentation. Animation allows you to highlight specific data points, transitions, and patterns, which can be particularly useful for presentations and reports. It also adds an element of interactivity, capturing the audience's attention and making the data more memorable. Updating the code to animate your graph by placing it under the update function can add a dynamic and professional touch to your visualization. This method allows you to break down the animation process into manageable steps, making it easier to control the flow of data and the visual representation. The animation function ties everything together, seamlessly integrating the initialization and update steps to produce a continuous, animated graph. This not only enhances the visual appeal of your graph, but also makes the data more engaging and easier to interpret. It's time to save the step graph in an image and text format. It will be an amazing step to show what you have. Saving your step graph animation as a GIF or movie can significantly enhance the presentation and sharing capabilities of your visualizations. by exporting the animation in GIF you created format that is easily shareable on social media, websites, and other digital platforms, with the added benefit of looped playback that showcases the entire sequence continuously. On the other hand, saving the animation as a video, making it perfect for presentations and longer sequences. Videos offer more flexibility with playback options, resolution, and editing capabilities. They can also easily be embedded in various platforms, including websites and PowerPoint presentations, and shared on platforms that may not support GIFs.